Hello my friends and welcome to another video. Today I'm gonna teach you how to reach the iron tier, how to craft iron weapons and iron armor, and of course what you have to do. So we will get straight into it, no time to lose. Now in order to get to iron tier you have to kill Quincey the Bandit King. He's gonna give you your first ultimate, which is this merciless charge, and of course the chaos barrier, but also he's gonna give you the way to make the smithy, which is used in order to make the weapons, and also you're gonna learn how to make the tailoring bench, which is also used for armor. Here you can see that he also gives you the recipe for the iron ingot in the furnace, and of course the iron weapons, because obviously you cannot really make them if you don't have the recipe, and the same thing with the armor itself. This is what the tailoring bench looks like, and here is the full set of normal iron that can later be upgraded into merciless. The smithy is where you are gonna make your weapons, and they are pretty cheap, 15 iron ingots and 12 planks. The planks are very easy to get, and iron ingots are also very easy to get. You make these ingots from the iron ore that you find either in mines or all over the world. I'll make a quick guide on that as well, I think later on, showing you everything about the iron and where to get it. Honestly, I don't know if it's really worth it. Let me know in the comments if you actually want it done. Let's move on to the abilities though. This guy is gonna give you two abilities, which one of them is one of the ultimates you're gonna get, is the first one you're gonna get actually, and one of them is an interesting counterish shield-like ability, which is very defensive, but it can be useful. It can be useful, even though I don't consider it the best spell. It's decent. It's decent. You can make some use out of it. So basically how it's gonna work is you are gonna put up the shield, and if somebody attacks you while the shield is up, they will the shield will send out orbs of chaos energy, much like the ability from Lydia, which is probably one of the better abilities in the game. The cooldown is pretty short because you are gonna be left with about 7 seconds cooldown after the shield is done, and every orb that hits an enemy also inflicts a burn on the same target, so it's pretty good protection mixed in with a bit of damage back. I don't think it's a amazing ability, but I think it's pretty good still. Now for the ultimate, it's a charge. The range is pretty nice, but it obviously has the travel time. Once you hit an enemy with it, you will stun that enemy and do quite a bit of damage. It's pretty nice for a starting ultimate, but I wouldn't use it later on. You have quite a few more ultimates that are just simply way better than this, but it's still decent if you are in the beginning of the game and you are just reaching iron tier. This is definitely something that you could use. Now for the boss himself, he's found in the bandit stronghold in the south side of the map, and you have to pass a barricade. However, if you already watched my video on this, you have the bear form already, so you can use your Q ability and just break through the barricade. If, however, you don't have the bear form, you can still do it with the explosive from Clive. I also made a video on that one. The Clive explosion actually has to be created. It's a little minor explosive box. It's not that big of a deal, not that hard to get, but it's just a second way to get in if you are not using the bear form. Of course, there's a video for that as well. Once you're past the barricade, however, things are getting a little bit more interesting. You're gonna walk past quite a lot of mobs. Personally, I like to just avoid them and not actually fight them, because in my opinion it's not really worth the loot, and plus they're just gonna de-aggro anyway once you actually reach the boss location. You can follow this little road. If you look on the minimap there, there's a little road. You can follow that one to lead you inside the area with the boss. Once you are there, you're gonna have to, however, kill this small group of mobs here, because they won't de-aggro and they will bother you as you fight the boss. Here we pull a bit too much of the mobs. Some of them we didn't let de-aggro, but at least we got quite a bit of loot from it, and at least we made some progress in creating another gear set in case we die and lose everything, because I think this was a merciless server, and once you lose a fight, you're gonna lose everything in your inventory, and also you're gonna lose the set you are wearing. Now for the boss himself, he's actually pretty damn annoying to fight, to be honest. He's very annoying. He comes out with 2 range units that you should kill, and his main ability that's gonna wipe you is that exact shockwave that he does. He does a shockwave forwards in front of him, and it spreads out all over, which obviously creates this lines that later explode. You can avoid them by just being between them, kind of, or just being behind the boss. He also does the charge ability, which is the ultimate he's gonna give you, and that one can do a lot of damage, so watch out for that one. Other than that, he's pretty slow, so if you hold your dodge until he actually charges you, you should be fine for the most part in that regard. The thing is, he also has another ability that he's gonna give you, which is that shield. If you hit him with it, he will shoot back at you, and that will do quite a bit of damage. You see me getting hit there for a second. That one did a bit of damage, and it was quite a bit annoying. But if you hit him from the back with when he has that ability up, you should be fine. Based on how many people they are that are fighting the boss, he's also gonna summon some ads. The ads throw nets on top of players and try to hold you down, which will result in the boss charging over you or just attacking you, or, well, you're gonna just get cut, and that's gonna be pretty bad. Here I make a misplay and I end up dying. However, my friend here was able to raise me, and we pulled it out of the grave. You can, if you have friends, of course, you can use your healing abilities, as the boss is pretty slow and pretty easy to kite. When he charges, however, you have to get out of the way, otherwise you're just straight up gonna wipe, which is not something you want. Around half HP, however, his pattern is gonna change a bit, and you're gonna see him charging multiple times. Make sure you're just out of the way or ready with a counter when he does that. As far as level goes, you can be around even like 30 or so, and you should be able to kill this boss just because he's so slow. Just make sure that you kill the ads, because they are beginning to be quite annoying if you just let them live for too long. Once the boss is down, as always, you can just go inside him, wink wink. And if you are in a team, you don't have to have the entire team actually go inside the boss. You can have one guy watching out, keeping watch so other people don't gank you, and he's still gonna get the unlock, which is the 2 abilities, of course, that I mentioned, and of course the ability to craft iron gear. Honestly, this boss is pretty easy. This is the last boss that you actually need before moving up into the world and actually going to iron tier. This is gonna be the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like the video, it really actually helps, and I'll see you tomorrow with another one, maybe tonight actually with another one. We will see about that. Just subscribe if you are new, all the good stuff. Have a good day, see you later.